Hello world, this is Wendy Treynor, and today our inspirational quote is, "If life is unexplored territory, then here is a map." So are you ready for the map? The map is as follows. In life, we are conditioned to seek social acceptance outside ourselves to fill our own void of self-approval. There may be a biological element to it as well. It's not for me to say. As a social scientist, all I can say is that my deep, thorough, and rigorous investigation of the research suggests that groups try to control individuals through social acceptance and social rejection. And groups try to get us to conform to them by rejecting us if we deviate from their standards and accepting us if we adhere to their standards or conform. And so in life, we continually experience conflict within ourselves in social settings because the group is always trying to get us to conform. Unless, one, you're in an unconditionally accepting social group, a group that accepts you as you are, or two, according to my hypothesis, that practices like meditation over the long term allow you to disengage from your sense of self-concept or your self-consciousness. Or another way to look at it is you make the non-social your reference group. What does that mean? Okay. I'm getting a little long-winded about it, but the idea is in the world, in life, most of us ground our sense of self. We have a social mask, an identity that is conferred on us by social group of which we are a member. And I believe as a scientist and a human being that our suffering generally stems from the groups not accepting us as we are, or the threat or fear that we will not be accepted as we are. And so in life, we continually feel this fear about needing to stay ahead so the group will accept us and thereby we can accept ourselves. But there's a way out. So here's the map. The way out, in my experience, has been by making the non-social my reference group. So no longer I've torn away the mask of the social world, and I have no identity. I have no sense of who I am that is based on any group membership. Though I do sometimes call myself a doctor, I really do it more in jest than in any sense of believing I really don't believe of any sense of being more than who I am because of the doctor. It's really just to get your attention so you'll listen to me when I try to tell you the truth as I see it. So I have no identity. And because I have no identity, it doesn't matter what you think of me, because it's like this headdress of self-concept that I used to have and that you may have, that used to catch all the balls of criticism in it. I'm no longer wearing that headdress, so you can throw your insults and hurl your criticisms at me, and they'll just fly right by me, because I'm not wearing the headdress of self-concept anymore. I don't catch or latch on or even feel the blows. So I encourage you to do the same. Make the non-social your reference group. And how's that done? I propose it's done by making the non-social your what I call everyday group, the group in which you spend the majority of your time. That means you get to spend most of your time in nature, alone with yourself. What's the difference? If you're alone, you're with nature, right? You're in the non-social. And in that time, apart from the social setting, you'll come to know yourself as you are, and you'll come to realize what is true. And the truth, as I've come to discover it for myself, is that I don't need social approval to fill my void of self-approval once the non-social is my reference group. Because once the non-social is our reference group, you're staking your understanding of self on that which is unchanging or eternal. It's not relative, it's absolute. So you actually get a clear understanding of who you are. And with that understanding, it's like being a flower in the sun. It doesn't matter if people come by and smell you, little flower on the bush, you know. It doesn't matter if people smell me and say I'm nice and fragrant. No, it doesn't matter because I already have the sun. The sun is shining on me, and that's all I wanted anyway. So you get your self-concept out of the way, your social mask ripped off, and then you'll get to just be a flower in the sun. You already have the sun. That's all you ever really wanted. So you come to realize that genuine self-acceptance is possible regardless of social opinion. And that's how I've found the only true freedom I've known. And I hope in this video that's something I've shown. So this is Wendy Treynor signing off, but signing in to your heart. Thanks for watching. Take care. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If it touched your heart, take part. If your heart it mends, tell friends. And if your heart it ignites, then go explore the skies nights. I'm not sure I like that one. That's okay. I approve of myself anyway. Take care. Bye.